Welcome to the Vista Acres Homestead channel. We'd like to thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications button, and if you can, give us a like button. And again, thank you for watching. Hey y'all, we made a trip to Lowe's, picked up some lumber for some weekend projects. Got a little bit of food. Alright. Meow. Get you some more in a minute. Huh? Huh? I'll get you some more here in a minute. Meow.
She says, I want the good stuff.
You got quiet, turn camera on. What do you do? Get camera shy? You love my old Pontiac to be something to use for you.
For dinner tonight, we're having chicken casserole. I'm going to preheat my oven to bake 375. Pour my 1 can of cream chicken soup. Get a spoon. Then I usually use this is a fourth of a cup. Is that a fourth of a cup? I can't see it.
Yeah.
Half a cup, so I'm gonna put 1.5 cups of sour cream.
That'll be 3 of those.
Yeah, 3 of these half cups.
3 1/2, like 1 1/2.
Yeah. 1.5 cup. Now measure this out. This is a cup of raw, so I usually don't use the whole cup, but I usually mix my sour cream and my chicken up. You can use a mixer, but I don't usually use a mixer.
That's gonna be good.
I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna flip the chicken or shred the chicken.
You want me to do that? You want me to pluck the chicken? Your hands feel like?
Yeah, I do it with my left hand. And I boil my chicken. I don't put it in there raw. I boil my chicken before I make my casserole. So really everything that goes in the casserole is done. It's just super easy casserole. My daughter makes it and she buys rotisserie, a couple of rotisserie chickens. And just uses the breast in the rotisserie chickens, and that's how she makes hers. Now to shred this, sometimes since my hands are so bad, I'll use a mixer. You can put a mixer in with this chicken and it'll shred it just fine. Like really fine pieces. It's really neat how it works. Okay. Then I just mix this up. You you to mix that up for me?
Yeah, okay. Maggie, what do you think about it?
I put a little salt to taste.
Look good.
Looks perfect. We're waiting on the rice to cook.
Somebody's waiting on a drop. Right, Maggie? Right, Maggie? You waiting on a drop? Got water boiling. Nah, we got that first part, you putting all that together.
Okay, so we got the rice off the stove. Now we're just mixing it up. I put 2 slabs of butter, or tabs of butter in there, 2 tablespoons. Okay, and then this may be a little bit more rice than I usually put in here, but we'll eat it. Okay, you pour that in there, honey.
Yeah.
And then I use Ritz crackers for the top. And on the Ritz crackers, all I do is I just crumble them up and put them on the top. I just pour them on the top, and then I put the butter on top of the Ritz crackers. Very simple.
Enough?
Yeah, I probably want to do a half a pack of the others. I usually like my crackers kind of thick on the top of the casserole. And then I just drop. I just kind of randomly put the butter around the edges.
Crackers, man.
I need just some of that British stirring. I just turned them. Okay, now David is going to pop it in the oven. Excuse me, Mama. Kind of fogged up.
Put it on the middle shelf.
Yeah. Okay, and so here we're frying taters. I had before ago when I put them in there, but I didn't get any footage because I didn't have the camera on. Sorry about that. But what we do is we boil the potatoes, and then we fry them in butter. This is my mom's recipe. She used to make these very simple. She peeled hers, but these are our new potatoes out of our garden. So I'm not peeling those. I'm just gonna leave the peelings on there. They're so soft. I don't think that it would matter. I think it might make them taste even better. So I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper on there. Okay, and a little bit of pepper. Okay, and I'm gonna leave them like here till they brown, and then I'm gonna flip them over. And I usually like to put a little bit of butter back on top of them. I fry them in butter and a little bit of Crisco. Try to keep butter kind of going in there. I've got my beans. I put a little bit of bacon fat in there, and I use a can of chicken broth and water. And what I'm gonna do is just bring them to a boil. I canned these green beans, so they're really done. So really all you have to do is just heat them up, but I usually cook them until the water's out of them.
Alright y'all, welcome back to Vista Acre Homestead. Yeah, again, it is Thursday. Can you believe that? It's already Thursday again. Thought I'd take you around the homestead and kind of show you what all was going on. Not a whole lot as far as the garden. The garden has just about done its trick. The only thing really growing in the garden now is weeds. Yeah, we've got a lot of weeds. But hopefully you saw that squash bug thing. That's a big disappointment. I think squash bugs have really, the squash was a pretty big disappointment this year. And but yes, hopefully you saw that video the other day. But let me show you what's going on with all the chickens and stuff, okay? Okay, y'all. There's my two cats, Fuzzy, Lambo. Maggie's taking she's looking at the chickens. And you know, y'all, it's hard. I showed y'all that I had moved these cages. Boy, they're hard on ground. And here's my two hens that are sitting. Yeah. Here's my two hens that are sitting on the same eggs. Don't believe that? Chickens sitting on the same eggs. All right. Yeah, I lost one of my lavender hens this week, and one of the older ones. It was probably about 4 years old. Maggie, come here. Maggie, come here. We're trying to do a video, okay? Maggie gets excited about video time. Don't you, Maggie? All right. And then how did they do that? They have broke that feeder. These are the most destructive chickens that I've got on the place. And I'll tell you something else. I better get out of water. And they have totally broke the feeder. They are some. No doubt. No, I fixed that, and I need to. I tell you what, y'all, these Americana. They lay blue eggs. I probably got some in these. See the blue eggs. Really, really good chickens. They're not the best egg layers. I'll just tell you, they're not the best in the world. But they're good chickens. They're really good chickens. And they're not terrible egg layers. They're just, they don't lay like those mine went blank. Alright, y'all. Turkeys are doing good. Turkeys are doing good there. And the geese, Mama Goose and Daddy Goose, are doing pretty good. Brahmas, that's what I was trying to tell y'all. I don't know how they did that, but they have. I'll have to get them some water in their pool. The bow's closed. I don't know how they drained their pool, but they did it. How'd y'all do that? Huh? Let's see if they'll tell me. How did you drain the pool? Maggie, stop. Maggie, come here. Say, y'all. Tell me, how did you drain the pool? It's empty. Good thing I come up here to do a Thursday update. I checked on you. Maggie. So, y'all, you gonna tell me? Or y'all gonna tell me how you drained the pool? There you are. Now I'll come back and fill your pool up. I'll get you taken care of, okay? I'll get you taken care of. Okay? Yeah. They're pretty. And there's the baby chicks that's gonna have to get in a cage, carport long. You saw the wood that I picked up at Lowe's. That's so we can start building some cages. There's Taylor. Yes, Taylor. Taylor, you want to tell me anything? Huh? Maggie, will you leave Fuzzy alone? Stop. Wait, Maggie, I said stop. Come on. Come on, leave Fuzzy alone. Poor Fuzzy. You okay, Fuzzy? Fuzzy's okay. Let's see, he's gonna go. Maggie, stop. Alright. Maggie's gonna run around the cage. You think she's got a track built right there? She will not do. Had a lot of rain, y'all. My top fell in. I've got to fix that. These turkeys are doing good. Old Tom right there is looking really pretty. He's got his tail feathers. He's looking good. Still got the chicken in here. Got the bad rooster in here. And here's Mama and Cain. Mama Turkey and Cain. Yeah, what you doing, Mama Turkey? Cain, what are you doing? And yep, she's got an egg. Y'all see it over there? Let me see if I can get in here. Them two do what they do. Yeah, Mama Turkey's laying again. She got an egg. That's what happened last year with her. Is she laid this time of the year, and she had babies when it was cold. Matter of fact, she laid an egg right there. I don't know why she didn't lay that one in her. Hey, Cain. I don't need you and Maggie to get together. Maggie's already in that trouble. Yeah, I got turkey eggs in there too. Got all kinds of turkey eggs. I really don't want to hatch no more turkey eggs, y'all. I got enough turkeys. It is insane, but it looks a lot better. We got all that mowed out. That elephant here is really pretty. That has turned out really pretty. Bugsy? I bet Bugsy needs water. Yep. Bugsy drinks a lot of water. I had to do the chores this morning about 5:30. I had to be at work at 8. So elderberries, they looking good, ain't they, y'all? Look at that. That's ready to pick. You can't get no better than that to pick. Yeah, I have to tell Miss Angie. Oh, there's another one ready to pick. Wow, that looks good. That really looks good. Okra. Look at that okra. That's way too big. That's good size. Yeah, we got to get out here. Angie she didn't feel good yesterday. She can't do a lot of okra cutting. But she didn't feel good, and I got in late, so. Yesterday was a late day. I had to work till 7. Really liking my new job, y'all. Blessed to have it. It's starting to get used to it a little bit. It's pretty physical. Ain't this pretty? I'll get Angie to tell me what that bush is. But I know those are butterflies. This one I'll get her hydrangea maybe. I don't know. Like I say, if that was a Mustang, I can tell you what year it was. And I don't know about bushes. Flowers. I love them. I do like them. And look at the grapes, y'all. We are going to have to get out here and get some grapes. They're just about all ready. And you know what, y'all? I'm going to have to get one. I'm going to have to get me a grape or two. See how they are. I hadn't had supper yet. We're sharing that with y'all tonight. Oh, they're really good. Yeah, the skin's a little tough, but they're good. They're really good. Look at these figs. They're coming up. Oh, look here. Look at them ants. Ants are all over them. I better pick both of those. Wow, what a fig. Yeah, ants. I think they eat ants in certain kind of places, so.
They keep getting in my figs, I'm gonna eat them. Look here. Nancy ate that whole fig. Look at there, they've got that whole fig. I told y'all, we are running a bug sanctuary around here. We got bugs, we got more bugs. Whew, we got bugs. We got all kinds of bugs. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure these on the end. Cog Hill, Jason, he'd know which ones these are. But I'm pretty sure these are both turkey figs. But obviously, even looking at this one, it's different. And I'll tell you this, the figs on this one are huge. If I better get that one. I hate to get it, it's not really ripe, but if I don't get it, the ants gonna eat it up. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. What y'all think? All right, here's that elephant here. And here's our hostage that I dug up on that last one of the last videos y'all looked at. Let me show you the baby turkeys. Like I say, I got a lot of turkeys. Whew, we got turkeys. All kinds of turkeys. All right. Here is the baby turkeys. They're about ready to come out of this brood. And here, look here, this is cute, y'all. Maggie, stop. Here's the baby chick. Now that chick was hatched by those two hens down there. All right, y'all, I turned the water on, and we're gonna try to do with this camera, get it to mount right here, and hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Don't remember me telling you about food for water. That's what they do. I told Angie that we'll probably need to be losing some of these tools. Who's that about? The biggest thing with the geese here is keeping them a pool of fresh water. I think we'll cross through that hole over there. That's exactly right. Yeah. Let's see what happens. All right, y'all. There's the geese. See how they wash their his face there? They clean their nostrils out. That was one thing Adam told me when I got them. He says they have to have fresh water. He said they constantly see what he's doing. And so it's pretty urgent. I've got that problem fixed. That hole is why that pool did what it did. We got holes in the pasture where we dug up those fruit trees and moved them. So yeah, quite a bit. Now I gotta fix these folks out. Okay, Maggie. All right, y'all, let y'all watch. I'm gonna put y'all down here with these guys. Yeah, I've got to fix their cage, or their feet. Oh, how they do. Yeah, I thought it did. For some reason, they just decided to knock it over. Alright. Next thing I'm gonna do is, you know, it's a lot cooler now, but it is still humid. I tell you what, chickens, I'm not gonna say they're smart, but they do know when I'm filling this water up. And I don't know how they ran out of water. I just filled them up Sunday. But they know pretty quick when it gets filled up. I don't know if they've damaged one of these. They're good at doing that. I think that's what they did. I'm gonna have to fix that one on this side. I think it's water running out everywhere. I don't know if I'm crazy. Maggie, did you just get that bee? Huh? You better leave them bees alone. What am I gonna do when I get honeybees? You gonna eat all my honeybees, Maggie? All right, y'all, that kind of wraps it up as far as the tour. Hey, I'm gonna show you that, before we end here, I'm gonna show you that chicken casserole that Angie made. That was really, that's gonna be some really good stuff. I'll give you a shot of that. But again, hope everybody has a really good weekend, y'all. Planning this weekend for y'all, we're gonna probably either build a raised garden bed, or I might build another chicken coop. I'm not sure. Might even frame in the bathroom. But we're gonna do something, and I'll have that hopefully up and posted by Sunday. And Monday at the latest, but hopefully Sunday. All right, y'all, again, hope everybody has a great weekend. If you hadn't subscribed, please subscribe. Hey, we're up to 45 subscribers, and we're really tickled with that. Had, I think, 3 more people. Thank you, y'all, for doing that. And if you can, hit that like button. We'd really appreciate that. Again, hope everybody has a great weekend, and thank you for watching.
Alrighty, and this is what is for supper tonight. Corn, potatoes fried in butter, green beans and bacon grease, and chicken casserole.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. We're going to enjoy.
Really looks good.
Wish we had taste division.